And we've talked for the last week and a half about the fact that a path to the vaccine would face some setbacks. And clearly, New York City schools, new state of emergency in Wisconsin speak to that.
Right. I think that one of the things that we needed was a bridge, which would be stimulus, to the vaccine. We don't have the stimulus. We're getting these terrible numbers. We have half the country that thinks that the numbers are okay, given the fact that the death rate hasn't skyrocketed. We have the other half who are saying, look, if we don't do something about it, then the healthcare system is going to be overwhelmed. In that scenario, it's very difficult to be able to say, you know what? I am going to start buying stocks, not worrying about the illness because one day there'll be a vaccine. David, as long as we were close to a vaccine, or at least thinking we were close, and there was nothing catastrophic between that, then we would be happy to buy all sorts of stocks. But it is catastrophic out there, isn't it?
Well, we've been talking about the course of the virus over the last couple of weeks more frequently again because we need to, because of the potential impact it's going to have on the overall economy, Jim. And we know that. And the numbers are horrible. There's no other way to put it. And as you say, of course, different parts of the country are dealing with it in different ways. But the fact is hospitalizations, which I think is a good measure in terms of our ability to cope with it, is at an all-time high. Where are we? 79,000, I think, something like that, approaching 80,000 people being hospitalized in the country. And a number of places are very close to being potentially overwhelmed. And that's a key consideration here, because at that point, your government does need to do something locally and typically to try to shut things down in some way to prevent a healthcare crisis.
But the lockdown is not embraced by a series of states. No. Mask not embraced. No. Viewed as being frivolous. There was a Danish study came out last night that said, but if you use half people have masks and half don't, it doesn't work. Of course, the whole point is to have everyone wear a mask. So, I mean, look, if you want me to sneeze on you, all right?
Yeah, I don't.
I think you prefer me to have a mask.
Yes.
That's just kind of cut and dried. And, Carl, I look for things like just 2 days ago where we had some just roaring, or yesterday with Target, roaring retail numbers and saying, okay, those are ones that are going to accept, they will get through a lockdown, they will get through whatever. And then you get a little beleaguered and say, you know what? I don't know who's going to go because it's too scary. So you're back to using Shipt at Target. You're back to using Amazon. I think that Amazon comes out the winner here. When we talk to GoodRx, I think that you're going to feel even better, even if Doug Hirsch puts up a good fight. Amazon is what you go back to. That's what you defaulted to when this started, and it's what you default to now.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.